a legacy brand, a household name in bath, kitchen, and other allied products. Completes 20 years in business in the country. And today, joining us is the global president of the Kohler Group, Mr. Chris Ball. Firstly, welcome to Bengaluru. How's the city, the startup capital of the country, really treating you?
Indeed, it has been fantastic. There's nothing more fun than getting a chance to spend time on the ground here with the team, and it's been a wonderful visit so far.
And you said, while we were just chatting off camera, that you've been here just for a day. Do you plan to stay in the city a little longer, maybe try the masala dosa here?
I would love to. Every time I visit, our team keeps us very busy. As you said, we've been here 20 years, and they've done a great job of making sure they pack the agenda. But maybe next time we'll spend longer over the weekend.
Well, 20 years of Kohler, India, and, it's become a household name, I must say, in luxury and sustainable products for the country, especially in kitchen and bathware. So what does this milestone really mean for the group, for you personally as well?
It's significant. So the company is actually 153 years old globally. So we come from an amazing legacy, but the investment that took place here 20 years ago was really based on this vision of this being a strategic market and one where we really believe in not only the short-term opportunity, but significant long-term opportunity. So for me, getting a chance to spend time on the ground with the team, this is really about making sure that I understand as the leader of our global business, what are the needs, what are the opportunities, and where are the places that we can really take this global capability and apply it here in this important market?
You do say it's an important market. Of course, it's one of the largest markets as well, probably considering the size of the country. You've focused a lot on luxury. You've also now looked at the Indian market and how to make it affordable as well. You really keep this balance all the time going. What's the plan really going forward after the milestone of 20 years?
Our focus is really on making sure that bold design is at the center. And when we talk about our 20th anniversary, we talk about 20 years bolder. This is a company that's founded on breakthrough design, innovation, and making sure that we provide solutions that really wow people, but also stand the test of time. The company has stood the test of time, and we really think our products do the same. So as we look at celebrating this 20th anniversary, more importantly, looking forward, what got us here is the same formula we're going to use going forward.
So when you say design, you really look at region-wise design because, the requirements, say, in the United States, it's going to be a little different when you compare it to India. So how do you really manage that?
Yeah, great question. This is one of the things that really sets Kohler apart from other multinationals. A lot of companies tend to look at a global out perspective, and our focus is on enabling our local teams and our regional teams to win. So when we look at the Indian market, our team spends an inordinate amount of time engaging with our customers, talking to architects, looking at how people use products in the home, and creating innovation that's right for the Indian consumer. So we have this great balance of locally developed innovation. We have a design studio based here in India to make sure the designs resonate, but we also pull from global technology. So there could be things around the platforms or new innovations that the team brings in, but it's all oriented around what's this consumer looking for here in India.
India is obsessed with tech, or at least is becoming. And kitchen and bathware as well, people expect it to become smarter. Can we expect that to go forward? Usage of AI, is that even possible in these sort of products? Tell us, how's the future looking at?
Oh, certainly. And I wouldn't even say obsessed with tech. I'd say leading in tech. Yeah. This is a country that has so much openness to how technology integrates in everyday life. And our view is there's absolutely a place for it, but we want to make sure that it happens, that the interfaces and the ways that technology comes to the fore is really based on making it simple to use, seamlessly integrating into your life. So our first metric is when we're looking at any kind of innovation where we want to bring in electronics, look at AI, how do we use that to enable a more gracious experience, a more elegant experience, and making sure it's additive to the home? There are a lot of solutions that are out there more technology for technology's sake. We've really built our reputation on being thoughtful in design and making it easy to use. And so we have some products today like our Anthem Plus shower that's a fantastic digital showering experience, unlike anything else that's out there. We've got massage modes. We can have multiple shower heads running throughout. So that would be a great example of how incredible technology and significantly invested from even from an AI and development standpoint, we can go through iterations on how different cycles look, but when it comes to the user experience, seamless, simple, and it also creates a very gracious experience for the homeowners.
Mr. Ball, the company largely concentrates on luxury products as well, but sustainability becomes an essential part too. And, water conservation, not just in India, but across the world is important today. So as a group, how do you really focus on that? And do you have your design teams really work on products that are more sustainable, conserve more water? Is that something that's the focus of the brand?
When you talk to associates of Kohler, we have a mission statement for the company where we help people live gracious, healthy, and sustainable lives. And all the work that we do is really trying to bring that to life. And when you look at sustainability, Kohler was one of the first companies to start down a journey around sustainability. How do we reduce waste? How do we make sure we take care of our most precious resource in the world, which is water? And so when you look at our product innovation and when you look at some of our initiatives within the local markets, that comes to life. There's some examples around what we've done to create water savings within our plant. We have initiatives in local communities where we estimate that over the last 10 years, we've impacted 120,000 Indian consumers to reduce water and actually create a better living experience. And there's even products that we offer that are revolutionary from the water usage. Mm-hmm. We have a toilet that will flush using only 3.6 liters of water compared to 6. That'll save 12,000 liters in the course of a year with high performance, beautiful design, and at the same time delivering incredible water performance. So these are the types of things that we're trying to develop all the time.
That's wonderful to hear. Now, in India, there's a lot of talk over the last several years. The government emphasizes on Make in India. How does Kohler as a group look at that initiative, as far as manufacturing goes or anything else of making in India?
Back in 2006, the company made the decision to invest here in India. Yeah. And not only invest, but we bought a plot of land that's large enough to set us up for a 50-year journey. Yeah. If you look at our manufacturing plants that we've built on that site, we're using less than a quarter of the land available, and that's taken us to this point in the 20-year journey. Yeah. We've recently announced an expansion of our faucet facility, and we also look at our overall footprint from a global services standpoint. We have a global tech center that's located in Pune. We have a lot of global services. So I would say that not only is India a market where we're invested for the long term, we also look at this as a market that can export both products and services for us globally. So this is really a strategic hub, and frankly, the level of sophistication, capability here helps to inspire our global teams. I mean, our local market here has some of the strongest leaders from how we can build out our in-market presence for retail from an innovation standpoint. So there's a lot of positive things that have happened over those 20 years, and we're well suited to have many more years of growth.
Well, I do wish that you have many more years, but I want to understand how important is India in the global growth story of Kohler as a group?
It's one of our top 3 markets. So as you look at the growth rate that we've seen, this is a country that has strong growth, and our team here has actually grown at double the market rate. So when you think about the underpinnings of the tailwinds of this market, the fast-growing investments, this is really one of those spots where we think this is not only a place where we can lead with local for local innovation, but one example I'd share with you, we really think that the digital journey is one of the places where we can go out and win. So how do we make sure we're leveraging the technology center we have here that works on our global websites, and we export those capabilities into the U.S. on how we look at building the websites, driving the experience. So this becomes one where this is a very symbiotic relationship that we use to not only have this as one of our top markets, but also to make sure we're making the company better.
Well, Mr. Paul, thank you so much for speaking to NDTV, and I wish you, the company, great success ahead, and I hope that you have a great time while you're in Bengaluru and in the country.
Thank you so very much.